I'm gonna tell you something, man. Last night, sitting up with the wife, I watched a movie called Hidden Figures. Seen it?
Say good.
Taraji Henson in it. What's your boy name? My man.
You talking for real?
No. The white guy.
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner in it. Baby girl that was at Ricky Harris' funeral, the comedian.
Oh, yeah, her.
Her.
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe.
Really?
I'm upset. I'm upset because these three women were a part of NASA from, I got the boy name, John Glenn and Neil Armstrong. First flights in orbit. Taraji played the black woman that was the mathematician that figured out the distance that it would take and the amount of thrust that it would take to make the shuttle go touch into orbit, rotate around the Earth 7 times. She was the mathematician. The Bonet girl was a NASA engineer that took the calculations and actually built parts of the space shuttle that made it do what it do. The first thing I asked my wife is, I said, you know what, I'm really feel embarrassed because I never knew this. I never knew this.
Almost 50 years.
This happened when I was in grammar school. The first flight, it was before. Why wasn't this in my history book? They talked about
Neil and
Glenn, first astronaut. You talked about Neil, first astronaut to orbit. Why wasn't this in our history books? They talked about space shuttle and the first astronauts, but why they didn't tell us that there were 3 black women that was a part of NASA? Kevin Costner played this guy that was head of the NASA program for the space shuttle. Back then it was still segregation, black and white. Colors bathroom, colors coffee pot. She had to snap, you know. And Kevin Costner took it upon himself, like, look, we're gonna tear this down, ting, ting, ting. He took the sign off the coffee pot. In NASA, we all the same color. So she was able to go certain places she didn't have clearance for because she was black. But she was actually the person that helped. And I'm talking about, they had a room full of scientists, whites, that was in awe behind these girls as geniuses. They're the ones that are responsible. They created the science to allow the space shuttle to hit orbit and reach the moon. They did. No one else.
Master builders. We master builders.
Same thing been rolled through my mind last night. All of the stuff that we've been talking about, as far as technology, early
technology.
And I was just kind of, after I watched the movie, I'm telling you, man, I felt ashamed and I felt upset because this is something that I was supposed to get taught. And they deliberately kept that out the book.
Did they put it in the book today for school?
No. That's why the movie came out called Hidden Figures.